Burkina Faso gains control over gold. Production, a new economic era. In a groundbreaking move, Burkina Faso has taken full control of its gold mines and is now producing its own gold bars, marking a significant shift in the nation's economic landscape. For years, the country's gold was extracted by foreign corporations, shipped abroad, refined in Western facilities, and sold on international markets, leaving Burkina Faso with little more than environmental damage and minimal financial returns. But under the leadership of President Ibrahim Traoré, the country is rewriting this narrative. Burkina Faso is no longer just mining gold, it's refining it, turning it into high-purity gold bars, and keeping the profits within its borders. This bold initiative is not only transforming the nation's economy, but also challenging the long-standing exploitation of Africa's resources by foreign powers. Let's dive into the details of this historic transformation. The era of exploitation. For decades, Burkina Faso's gold was a cornerstone of foreign economies. Yet the wealth it generated rarely benefited its own people. Western corporations, particularly from Europe and North America. The numbers tell a stark story. In 2022 alone, Burkina Faso exported $674 billion worth of gold, with $5.93 billion going directly to Switzerland, a global hub for African resource wealth. Other major buyers included the United Arab Emirates, India, and Rwanda. This system was not accidental. It was designed to ensure that wealth remained in foreign hands. Large mining corporations, many of them French and Canadian, secured lucrative contracts that allowed them to extract gold while paying minimal royalties to the Burkinabe government. Tax loopholes and legal schemes ensured that Burkina Faso often received as little as 5% of the total revenue generated from its own gold. The exploitation didn't stop there. An underground economy of gold smuggling, fueled by criminal networks, corrupt officials, and insurgent groups, further drained the country's resources. Nearly half of the gold produced in Burkina Faso was never officially recorded, disappearing into Swiss vaults, Emirati refineries, and global jewelry markets. Meanwhile, Burkina Faso struggled with poor infrastructure, underfunded healthcare, and an economy heavily reliant on foreign aid. A new dawn for Burkina Faso. Under President Ibrahim Traoré, Burkina Faso is breaking free from this cycle of exploitation. The government has nationalized key mining operations, reclaiming control over its gold reserves and ensuring that the majority of profits stay within the country. Foreign companies have been forced to renegotiate fairer contracts or leave altogether. This shift has been accompanied by significant investments in state-of-the-art mining technology, allowing Burkina Faso to extract gold more efficiently without relying on foreign expertise. One of the most revolutionary steps has been the establishment of domestic gold refineries. In the past, raw gold was shipped abroad, where foreign refineries processed it, stamped it with their own labels, and sold it at premium prices. Burkina Faso never had the capacity to refine its own gold, forcing it into a system where it provided raw materials but reaped little economic benefit. Now, the country is processing its gold from start to finish, ensuring that the entire value chain remains within its borders. The refining process is meticulous. The ore is crushed and ground to separate gold from other minerals, followed by chemical purification and smelting at high temperatures to remove impurities. The purified gold is then cast into bars of 99.99% purity, each bearing Burkina Faso's official seal, a symbol of economic independence and national pride. Secure storage facilities have been built to house the country's gold reserves, ensuring that the wealth remains within Burkina Faso and can be used to back the national economy. Turning waste into wealth. Burkina Faso's gold revolution doesn't stop at refining. The country is pioneering a groundbreaking initiative to recover gold from mining waste, ensuring that not a single gram is lost. For decades, gold that was too difficult to extract using conventional methods was discarded as waste, left in massive piles of mining debris. But with new technology and a commitment to economic independence, Burkina Faso is proving that what was once considered worthless can now be transformed into high-purity gold bars. The process of recovering gold from waste is complex and sophisticated. Mining waste, known as tailings, is carefully collected and analyzed to determine its gold content. The material is then transported to specialized treatment facilities, where it undergoes crushing, grinding, and chemical leaching to extract the remaining gold. The purified gold is melted, refined, and cast into bars, each one a product of what was once considered mere debris. This initiative is not just about maximizing profits, it's about inclusivity. The government is rolling out a network of modern gold treatment centers, allowing small-scale and community miners to bring their leftover materials for processing. This ensures that local miners, who were often excluded from the high-profit refining stage, can now benefit from a system that values every gram of gold they extract. Economic and political implications. The impact of Burkina Faso's gold revolution extends far beyond its borders. By reclaiming control over its resources, the country is setting a precedent for other African nations to follow. If Burkina Faso succeeds in fully nationalizing its gold industry and maximizing the wealth it generates, it could inspire a wave of similar movements across the continent. This marks the beginning of a new era in which Africa reclaims control over its own resources, ending the cycle of exploitation that has defined its relationship with the West for centuries. For Burkina Faso, the benefits are tangible. Refining and storing its own gold strengthens the country's financial security, providing a hedge against inflation and global economic instability. The revenue generated from gold sales can be reinvested in critical sectors such as healthcare, education, and infrastructure, improving the lives of Burkina Faso citizens. The establishment of domestic refineries has also created thousands of new jobs, fostering economic diversification and industrial growth. Perhaps most importantly, Burkina Faso's gold revolution is a powerful statement of sovereignty. By keeping its wealth within its borders, the country is protecting itself from external financial pressures and ensuring that its resources are used for national development. This shift challenges the dominance of Western financial institutions and marks a significant step toward true economic independence. A model for Africa. Burkina Faso's transformation is not just a national achievement, it's a beacon of hope for the entire continent. Other resource-rich African nations are watching closely, and if Burkina Faso succeeds, it could inspire a broader movement to reclaim control over Africa's wealth. This would mark the end of an era defined by exploitation and the beginning of a new chapter in which Africa's resources benefit its people. The world is witnessing history unfold as Burkina Faso proves that true economic independence is possible, not through foreign aid or Western-backed financial institutions, but through the radical act of keeping its own wealth. This is more than just a gold revolution. It's a revolution of dignity, sovereignty, and self-determination. What's next? As Burkina Faso continues on this path, the question remains: can the country sustain this transformation and ensure that the benefits of its gold reach all its citizens? The answer lies in the government's ability to maintain transparency, invest in national development, and resist external pressures. If successful, Burkina Faso's gold revolution could serve as a blueprint for other African nations, paving the way for a future defined by independence, prosperity, and pride. What do you think? Should other African countries follow Burkina Faso's lead and take control of their natural resources? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on Africa's history, culture, and ongoing struggles for sovereignty. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay tuned.